This is the podcast, not an interview. This is a conversation. No gimmicks, just reasons. 84 reasons. Come holler at me. Welcome back to 84 Reasons. I am your host, Ben Troupe. No games, no gimmicks, just reason. The reason for the day is former homie, former teammate, always teammates, Lake City's finest. He probably had to dodge my cousin Kenny Troupe when he was in the streets of Lake City. That's another show for another day, though. Man, the great Tre Orr. What's going on with you today, Tre?
True, man. What's going on, man? I'm good. Glad to be here, man. Good to kick it with you.
I'm gonna start off right here. I know we talked about it a little before, but I want just to go. So the 2000 SEC championship team that we was on got honored.
Yeah.
Just take us through what you thought was gonna happen, and then what you like. Y'all trying to make me have a heart attack. Just take us through that whole experience from seeing your former teammates, Gator walk. Just take us through it.
Man, it started out Friday evening at the Heavener Center, the brand new Heavener Center. I'm not sure if you got a chance to get in there yet, man.
Have not, but I will.
Oh man, you gotta get down there, man. You gotta holler at man. Holler at your people, man.
Is Ann Hughes in those?
And no, so she's at the OSL, which is now the Hawkins. You need to holler at Spikes, man, to get you over there in the Heavener.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah. So man,
Brandon,
so like I
hold on.
said, we
Brandon Spikes.
B Spikes
Wow.
back in
Spikes got
Gainesville.
used now to get people in the building.
Brandon Spikes, man, doing his thing with Gator Made. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. So we started out with a reception. All the guys, man, Coach Spurrier, Jamie Sparonis, Chris Patrick, CP was in the building. Adrian Menendez. So, a little kickback Friday night. Food, drinks, family got invited. So we just kicked back, caught up, old times, told stories, told lies. Um, but then we had a little formal program where Coach Spurrier spoke to everybody, spoke to the team and our guests. The team captain spoke to us. So that was the start of the weekend. Fast forward to Saturday, there was a tailgate back at the OSL, like as we know it. Is now the Hawkins Center, the academic center, where all the student athletes, meet with advisors and tutors and whatnot. But so tailgated there. Then we move on to Gator Walk, which I had never done. Been working back on campus for 5 years. I just go to I tailgate and I go to the game. Had never
Yep.
done Gator Walk. Things that we take for granted because we're around it all the time and just think we have access. But I had never gone, man. It was an amazing experience. So we walked from the OSL Hawkins Center, like back behind the stadium, and then we came up on University Ave. And man, the crowd was already lined up because we got there, before the teams arrived to the stadium. So the fans were out, and just walking through those fans and hearing your name called 25 years later was an amazing feeling. It's some people that just remember, those longtime fans remember those faces and names, and they just have a memory bank, of things that we forgot or just
Yep.
overlooked. So we kicked it like for a while. Then the team arrived, and man, let me back up a little bit more. So it's the 25th anniversary. So it's not only that for football, but it's other teams and celebrating their 10 and their 20, 25, 50. So it was a bunch of sports there. It was soccer there. For our celebrating their 25th. So some of our classmates were there from soccer, volleyball, baseball. So those teams were celebrating anniversaries too. So we not only got to see our football teammates, but we got to see our freshman brothers and others or sisters in other sports. So going back to Gator Walk, waiting on the team to get there. So the team kicks in and they do their thing. A bunch of love, man. The guys, they really respect us, look up to us. You think you 25 years removed, these guys, a lot of them weren't born, but a lot of love there.
Man.
Um, and then we kick off. So we go, and most of us on the sideline during the game, and pregame. So we got to see that, which was good as well. I mean, that's exciting. Just get to see the team run out of the tunnel before the game starts, and then we get honored like right before halftime on the field. Man, we like came out of the tunnel. They had the lights, and it was like some smoke still in the air from when the team ran out before the kickoff. So, man, I mean, it was just goosebumps, man. It was like one of the best feelings. And I've seen these teams get honored on the field during the game, but the love that the fans, like I said, those lifelong Gator fans, still remember that team. So the ovation that we got was amazing. Like I said, it gave me chill bumps, man.
Even sticking with that, Trey, like you said, you thought you knew what was going to go on. Look, I know we're going to have a dinner. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to conversate. We gonna fellowship. But then you like, wait a minute,
Yeah,
Gator Walk. Wait, what you mean Gator Walk? Wait, we about to get
yeah.
honored. Because with us, we didn't have no smoke. We had here come the,
We
done,
just yeah.
run out.
Here
Now
come
they
the
got
Gators. That was
smoke. They
it.
got lights. They
Yeah, fireworks, man. It's crazy. It was a day game, so I mean, the firework effect wasn't as crazy, but they got flamethrowers. It's crazy, man.
as former players, you said something too that I don't want to go by. Them fans that really them fans like dude all these historian fans that remember every player, every name,
They
every
were,
number, every you walking through Gator Walk and people going, "What's up?" When they yelling out, "What's up,
yeah,
Trey?" And
yeah,
you like,
yeah. It's crazy because these people got like 30 years worth of memory stored, 30, 40 years worth of memory stored, and they remember name, they remember hometown, they remember numbers, they remember specific plays. Man, Gator Nation
I'm on
ain't nothing like it.
I went. I'm going through Facebook, and I see
Yep.
you. I see Keywan. I see
Yeah,
Gus. There go Kite. There go Big Money. There go Mike Pearson. There go Mike Peterson. There go Entre. There go Dre.
man.
There go Kite.
Listen,
I mean, there go Carlos. There go OJ. Talk about because we got lives, man, and we sometimes you just don't have either the means or the time or the schedule to
right?
be able to go. What was it like? See, because sometimes just to see each other, 25 years,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
we do, hey man, boy, good to see you. Talk about just being there because when we come to Florida, we don't think that we hope to win as much as we can, and you win the SEC championship, and you don't take it for granted because that's forever. Like, hey, do you a
right.
champion? What was that
Yeah,
like? Just seeing the former teammates, man. Y'all just sitting there chopping it up.
man. It was some tears shed, man, when them hugs when we started hugging, man. And it's it was good to see everybody, man, because it was some that I hadn't seen since in 20 years. Because
Yeah,
like you said, life happens. You move out of state. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to remain in Gainesville, so I just randomly see people, and I see a lot of people like during football season or sporting events or whatnot on campus. But man, it was something that I hadn't seen in 20 years, man. So just to see all the my brothers and to hear stories and get to talking about the Sugar Bowl and the SEC championship in Atlanta, man, and that Mississippi State game and yeah, oh man, I'm telling you, it was like some tears got shed. Seriously, like we honored like some of our teammates that passed on, Riche and Chuck Marks, and I mean that triggered some emotions, man.
yeah,
So
man. I mean, you said something too, man. Even with Riche. I was living in Tampa for a little while, for about 4 years, and ran into Riche a couple of times when I was down there. And as former teammates or players, it's not so much we take each other for granted. We just think we gonna see each other
Yeah.
again. Hey man, good to
Right.
see you.
Yep.
And then when the news hit, I don't know why it hit you. It hit me like a ton of bricks. You like, because
Yeah.
we started thinking what was up, what was going on with him. Could I have said something? Could I have helped him? But
Yeah.
listen, Gus Scott gonna make you laugh.
Right.
OJ gonna make you laugh.
Always.
Big
Yeah.
Money gonna say something so outlandish. You go, that's just Big Money. Like that. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
What he is.
Yeah.
That go
And
age. That, like when we get there in 2000, we all don't really know what to expect. We trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But man, we listen. And once again, I'm gonna keep saying nothing against '99, nothing against 01, 02, 03. 2000 was tight. We were tight knit because
Oh yeah. We
we
were.
didn't. I think. And once again, Trey, I'm gonna keep saying this. I didn't know we was ranked that high. See, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, because
Yeah.
that's when we still had magazines. People still
Right.
read, look at rankings. I said, somebody was like, doing certain publications, y'all was the number one recruiting class, like a certain one.
Yeah, we
Like,
had we had 3 or 4 guys like top the number one player at their position. So we wouldn't. I mean, like you said, we by some sources had us ranked number one class.
Coach Spurrier,
And
as legendary as
yep.
he is, still doing it. He got Spurriers now. Did it at Florida, did it at South Carolina, came back to Florida as an ambassador. To know that
Yeah.
we were his last SEC with everything he's done. We were his last SEC championship. What was it like just sitting there listening to him saying, "Dude, that's staying power right there. That dude right there,
Yeah.
he's found a way. He's done it in VHS era. He's done it in DVD era. He's done it in streaming era. Like to have that type of sustainability, knowing, hey man, we tied to this dude for life, but we tied to him as a champion, not just as players.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he is a legend. I mean, let's just call it what it is. People, when people know that, find out I played football on the Spur, they just want to know like what he was like. Perfectionist. I mean, he was a perfectionist. Like you were not going to like it didn't matter what like he changed the way defense got played. Like it didn't matter what what coverage you called against us. He was gonna find a play to beat it.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. Like I still man, listen, I still don't think too many people can beat that Mills.
No,
He had
not
a
listen, when it's crazy, right? Because we see it, I saw it a lot being on offense, but you went against it. Like when people say,
yeah,
when they run, they'll say, listen, when they run them, they'll run all steamers in 3, they'll run a 2x2, they'll run a 3x1. But here's the thing. Most of the time, if it's 3x1, it's going to number 3. He just got to go under the Sam over the mic, and that backside safety got the butt.
It's a hole.
It's
It's gonna be a hole in the defense.
Here's the thing. We got outside receivers that can get open on them nines because they'll do they're gonna keep 5 yards away from the side. It's the key to steamers has always been the 2 safeties. If they honest and they don't cheat, you're gonna force it to go outside. But if one of them slide left, slide right, man, that ball's already out.
Yeah.
That's 30 yards down the field. It's Coach Spurrier, his concepts, when you think about it, hey dude, we're gonna get on the goal line, we're gonna run 3x1. The 2 inside guys, they both gonna run hitches, and the outside guy gonna run a dig in the back of the end zone. Why? Because that quarterback got the cover. He can't cover that.
Yeah, that's safe, and that's safe in that linebacker on that eye candy, and Riche, Jabbar in the back of the end, Taylor in the back of the end zone wide open. What a safety, what a linebacker.
It's you being from Florida, you from right down. I mean, people say Jacksonville right down the road. No, Lake City is right.
Yeah, Lake City
down 75 is right there.
Man.
Was it always Florida for you? Was it always Florida? Nothing. Who?
Man,
I know a lot of people recruited you now.
Yeah, so honestly, I grew up. My entire family just about went to FAMU. I grew up. My mom and daddy. Well, my mom went to FAM. Both my sisters went to FAM. My dad didn't go to FAM, but he from close to you, man. Albany State. That's where he went. Albany State.
Okay.
So but I grew up in Tallahassee. from about 5th or 6th grade. So I spent like all the football season, not really the summer because I did like camp in Lake City. From 5th grade on up to like middle school when I like really realized I was like good in sports and it was gonna be probably what I did that was gonna take me to the next level. I was at FAMU, but the pipeline from Lake City was to Florida State. So everybody assumed that I was going to either go to FAMU because they knew that, my mom and my family went, or Florida State because that's where everybody from Columbia went traditionally. Um, but honestly, it came down to Georgia and Florida. I was real close to committing to Georgia because me and Donna, man, we had a relationship. Rodney Gardner was my recruiting. He recruited me. Um, I was close with, like I said, I was close with Donna. But they had a shaky season, and word got out that he was gonna get fired. Um, Florida was pressing me hard, obviously, but it came down to the last couple weeks of signing day, and I remember to this day calling Coach John Hoke. He was at his son's basketball game, and I committed to him. I just said, man, I got a feeling I want to come be a Gator, and that was it.
It's so crazy you say that. So obviously, I'm from Swainsboro, Georgia. So when I moved to Augusta in the 5th grade. So I'm up
Yeah,
there. I'm up there in Augusta, and so I didn't. Swainsboro has a pipeline of big time players. Butler High School, even though I went to high school with Carlos Rogers, that played at Auburn, that won the freaking Thorpe
yeah,
Award. I played with Isaac West, that went to freaking Furman. Matter of fact, Coach Billy Napier, I think, threw to Isaac. I never got to talk to Billy G when he was
yeah,
there. But it came down to Florida and Georgia for me too, even though South Carolina was
yep,
strong, Clemson was strong. Billy Donovan, Jim Donovan again. So Jim Donovan was Jim on National Signing Day, February the 1st when I wake up. Jim Donovan is calling me. He must have got a feeling like, I don't know
yeah.
if he's from Georgia. I had to lie to him. Yeah, coach, man, this is a go. Obviously, I'm not going. But I had to lie to him. What was crazy is I remember this. I remember coming to Florida. Tron LaFavor was my host on my visit.
Yeah,
I don't know what room me and you was in, but Alex Brown was in there with us playing the game.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
remember he got up and left, and you told me, "Boy, do you know who that?" You know who that is?
yeah.
That's Alex Brown. I looked at you and said, "Yeah, I was
Hey,
fine." I know who Alex.
but listen, man, AB, Dre, Big Money, we was all from the crib. Like I don't know if you remember, but they used to call us the North End. Me, Matt,
Yeah,
Jarvis,
for Live
Benny,
Oak and all that
like
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
Live Oak, Jasper, Lake Butler. Like we all like 15, 20 minutes apart from each other. So I knew all them guys like since like I said, was like a ninth grader. And I came to when I got in high school, that's when I started going to, other games. So I was
gotcha.
at Florida. I was at Florida State like every weekend, sophomore year through my senior year. So I mean we play I didn't play against Alex and Gerard and Benny because they were smaller schools, but my high school played against Dre and Matt Jackson, Jarvis
I was hearing.
Herring. Yeah, so we played them in high school. So like we were all like
Oh,
real
so
super
y'all,
tight.
that notion of because when I
Oh
got because that's what I'm saying. So obviously I'm biased when it comes to high school. I was very biased about high school football when I came to Florida. I said, man,
yeah,
because I'm like Texas is huge, California huge, so I don't really count it because they got so many players to choose from. But then
right.
when I got to Florida, I'm like, and then because I remember at one point they was doing the high school football championships at Florida, so I got to
Yeah,
see
and
so
so
many teams. So I got to see, I got to
yeah,
see Dale Glaze, I got to see,
right.
I got to see Miami Northwestern, American
Yeah,
Heritage. I got to see all these. What is
right.
it? Lincoln and freaking
Yep.
Tallahassee, the
Yeah.
Bowl School and freaking
Right.
Jacksonville, Plant and Tampa, and I'm like,
Rains.
Reigns, and I'm like,
Yeah.
people say, what's the best talent in Florida? They said pick an area, north, central,
Yeah, it was.
south, west, east. They said, and seeing this, I'm like, dude, this high school football in Florida is like just seeing some of these teams play. Because when I got to school, I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Because see, we weren't big time. We were big time recruits in my school, but we were first of our kind. We ain't got a
Right.
pipeline. We got guys coming out every year.
Yeah.
And how I knew it was big when we signed, it was me, Los, and Ike. They put us on the front cover of the Augusta Chronicle on the sports page like the next day, and I'm like, so Trey, obviously, I didn't know about hating then like I do now. Woo, boy. Because Augusta, the state of Georgia, you got Atlanta is its own universe. Atlanta is its
Right.
own.
That just like Miami.
Yeah.
Is in Florida,
but then you got Savannah, you got Augusta, you got Macon, you got
Yeah.
Columbus. That's your major cities. So Augusta is on the border of South Carolina. You can go over a bridge
Right.
and be inside. When we
Right.
got guys going to South Carolina State, Albany State, some of them going. So when you see Auburn, Furman, and Florida, because we weren't a good team, but we had good players. We went to this thing, right? We went to like this little block party. Mom's was like, all right, you go to the block party, whatever. We get out the car. This is when people didn't really have the cell phones. They coming in.
Yeah.
Remember when people had them car phones? They had them little car phones.
Yeah,
with
the cord on it in the console.
Yeah. We had the F-150. My dad had the little car phone. When the lights was neon green. These youngers don't know, man. These little spoiled jokers now. So we get out. We go into the block party. And mind you, I'm just there to say what's up. I could feel the tension, though. I'm like, something ain't right. They come to us saying, how y'all do this, how y'all do that. I'm like, what you mean? Because they ain't going to these big schools. And I'm like, it's crazy. Like, which lets you know people be watching you. And then they yelling out, so you part of the number one recruiting class. That's when I figured out. I'm like, what you mean? Y'all got number one recruiting class in the nation. Y'all got the boy Brock in. Because I had a magazine in '99 that had Brock on it. But I don't know who
he was on the cover.
The guy in there, I'm like, there go Brock. Okay, there go Tre Orr. There go Ian Scott. There go Willie Green. Okay, there go Darryl Lee. There go Corey Bailey. And when I'm starting, and I'm thinking, number one ranked safety in the country. Wait, number one ranked D. Like that's back when USA Today had the number one. D Lee was a USA Today first team. And I met a bunch of went to the Florida Georgia High School All-Star game. Met Chad Tidwell. Met Max Starks. Met all these players there. And when I get there, my mom was like, "You gonna be all right?" I'm like, "Oh no, I hope so, Mom, because this is just a freshman. I ain't even seen Jesse Palmer and Alex Brown and Thaddeus Bullard. That's his real. His name is not Titus O'Neil. It is Thaddeus Bullard. But if the 2000 freshman class wasn't what it was, like I didn't know how much I needed y'all just to survive, because. You know how the trade college is overwhelming. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
With everything
it can be,
around,
for sure.
And we the show. So I'm like, and there go Rob Glass, the devil. I love him. There go Rob Glass.
Oh man.
There go Sue. There go Jamie. There go Aaron Hughes.
Yeah.
There go Dr. C. There go Jason. I'm like, bruh, it don't ever stop. But then there go Nolan Simmons, aka Mr.
Financial Aid. Mr. Financial Aid. Yes, sir. Nolan's still around, man. And Nolan is still around.
I mean, Trey, you look at you back on campus, you working at the University of Florida. When did it finally hit you? Because we didn't have, at least for me, we didn't have plans after football. It just had to happen after football. And now, just imagine, Trey, if you come into college saying, this is what we were scared to do. They'll say, well, what if football don't make it? Your mind don't go that way. Like, what you mean if football don't make it? Football has always made it. We're like, but if we would have took it serious to say, okay, just say we don't make it after college, how much farther along? If we taken our second career as serious as our first. Because Plan A is always the biggest egg you ever seen.
Yeah. Nah. So I mean, like you said, I it was always football, or it was like you were gonna coach football. So it wasn't. I didn't think about like a career till it was like actually done. Like my football playing career was done. Um, and I did a few things. Like I stayed connected to to the sport. I coached like youth. I always coached youth sports. So worked at a rec center in town. I coached some flag football team, coached some track club. But like football sport was that identity. And it took a while to to create a new one.
Yeah,
So
but you did
yeah,
it.
but
You
I
got
I did
recruited
it.
again at Santa Fe. They was recruiting you again over there at Santa Fe. And what does that do for you as a man to know that somebody they got you to come over here so they can monitor you? Hey man, I want you to come through this
Right.
program, but they watching you the whole time you over there to say, hey man, like we don't look at business like that. We don't think that business say, I still want the best people. Like I
Yeah,
still want
yeah.
to look the part, sound the part, be the part, to know that even while my athletic side has subsided, my talent is really what I bring to a room, what I bring to a business, what I bring to an because like I say, when we say 18, 19, man, we don't understand that type of lingo. Like, man, like I don't want to hear
Mm.
about I got Tennessee on Saturday. You think I'm worried about but when Tre Orr gets to come back on campus and now I'm a
Yeah,
University of Florida employee. What
yeah,
is that like?
man. It's bigger than I could ever dream. Honestly, man. Like it's one thing playing for the Gators, playing football for the Gators, but like now I'm actually in a position where I can dictate who attends the University of Florida, and I don't take it for granted, man. It's a blessing that, and it's like it's near and dear to me because I can now change lives. Like I can shape the way my university looks. I can shape the way these young people's lives look, and hopefully they they do better than me. 25 years after they attended the University of Florida. It's surreal, man. To still be connected to the University of Florida, working for the University of Florida.
How much how much influence do you fully understand, Trey, that you have on a guy like a Brandon Spikes? Because former players, we have to see
Yeah.
each other. Like we don't say that out loud. I said, look, I can work here, but I got to see
Right.
me working here. I
Yeah.
get y'all had a plan, y'all coming out of high school. I want to go to Florida. I want to work there. I get. I'm going to go through the internship program, the externship program. What?
Yeah.
Do you understand how much influence you have? Because of Brandon Spikes, he's back on campus, finishing his
Right.
career, getting his masters.
Right.
But
Yep.
hey, Trey, hey man, because what he's really saying is, man, you think I could do this without actually saying those words? Like, yeah, yeah, because if I'm back on campus and I'm working here, just like on the field, I don't want to mess this up. Like, I don't want to be the
Yeah.
reason why this
Right.
thing don't do well. How much do you understand that you gave a guy like Brandon Spikes, who I mean, he can't do nothing else on the field. I mean, good God, name an
Right.
athlete that he gave
Yeah.
him an
Man,
award. He won it.
that's
You know,
man. Yeah. So it's funny that you say that because Brandon was like as accomplished as he was on that field, two national championships here, Super Bowl. He was like in awe of that 2000 team. I'm like, that was like really cool to just see him like
man,
watch us
that's
and
crazy.
see some guys that he had never met, or hadn't seen, but that came before him. That was cool to see because I look up the Spikes. I mean,
And
I he did things.
he'll bad.
He did things that I didn't do. He did things that a lot of people on that team didn't do. But just to see him like to like be, I mean, like literally mouth wide open when like Dre and Big Money and some of those guys from that team
That's
walked in the building and
that's
spoke.
that's
That
crazy.
was cool too.
But you know what's crazy though? The University of Florida is the biggest brand in the state of Florida, bar none. Like you
Absolutely.
can't
In
touch
the
it.
in the nation.
It's
In
it,
the
it,
nation.
it's think about what you just said about Brandon. We once again when we've done it, we forget, dude. You know y'all like everything has to have a blueprint. Like every time, like I've
Right.
had Dallas Baker on, I've had I've had Stephen Harris on, right? I've had you know all these former players on that played with us. Them 2006 boys always talking about, man, what 2003 class, like when we what it meant to them for them to see us, because they would always say, True, y'all were big time players, but y'all didn't have big time like attitudes. Y'all didn't. I said, no, bro. It's like, man, y'all used
Yeah.
to laugh, and I said, bro, cause we
We
respect
were
each other. You know how hard it is. You
yeah.
know how hard it is to
Yeah,
be a player.
we
And so for Brandon Spikes to,
was grounded.
man, you had to be, man. We were. I guarantee you this. I tell you this all the time. I said, look, man. I said we didn't win as many games as 2006 and 2008. We, 96 with Danny Warfel or 1990 with Shane Matthews. I say,
Yeah.
but as far as like a team and like really like genuinely, we used to clown AB, Big Money,
Always.
and Thomas Lee.
Always.
Them 97 boys, right?
Man.
We used to tell Thad, you don't got to wear the tidy whities. You can put on boxer briefs out here. You ripped up, right? But I didn't realize how much, just how we were, man, that kept us there, man. Because college is rough. Like you
Yeah.
saying, people leave school all the time. Yeah, dude, because it's rough. Like on your mind. Ain't no mental health is a thing now that people, it wasn't there for us. You better figure it out.
Right.
Hey man, who am
Yeah.
I gonna talk to? If you do talk to somebody, it better not get out that you talking to somebody.
Yeah.
What you mean you homesick? What you mean this a
That's
lot
true.
on you? What you mean your body hurt? It's like now so to see Brandon Spike say, hey dude, I'm standing there like the rest of these Gator fans saying, that's them. Like, cause we forget
Yeah.
they're watching us on TV. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy, man. This is some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, well, Trey, let me say this. Man, I'm proud of you, man, for a lot of reasons.
Man, I
Number one,
appreciate it,
man,
man.
one of the funnest spring breaks I ever had is when we went. I can't remember where we were in Orlando or where we was at. Me, you, Gus, Dean Lee. That was some of the funnest times.
Yeah.
Because for me, football to me was always a chance to be a part of something bigger than myself. Like, because I ain't have a lot of friends growing up. I say, man,
yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And y'all were,
yep.
look, Hall 95 and 2000
Yes, sir.
was litty. I don't
Hey, hanging out the windows, looking over the courtyard.
I told my mom this. She said, you interviewing Trey? She said, Lake City. I said, Mama, let me tell you about Trey. I said, not to get in this man business because he got dirt on me. I got dirt on him. We don't give dirt on each other. I said, but we got to drive a lot of nice cars because of old Trey. She's like, how you do that? Don't just know that window open up, you drop out, boop, we catch them, and we drive a little bit, and we just make sure we have the keys back. I said, Mama, listen to him. We just made sure that get that man a meal.
Hey,
so
man.
We had 95 was the girl hanging out in front of that laundromat, just talking.
No, hey, and then listen, me and Matt had the perfect window. Like our room we saw we lived on the third or fifth, the fourth floor, third floor, but we saw the entire. We could see we was in the corner, so we could see everything that came in Hall 95. We didn't have to come downstairs. We could just talk to everybody from the window.
I will say this, man. I be talking to athletes, man. They be asking me about NIL. I said, man, I hope you pick the right team with the right teammates. Because if you do, hey, man, get all you can get. Make as much money as you can make.
Yeah.
But if you pick I said, you got to pick the right teammates. And if you do, man, they'll make you forget all about home, man. They'll make you forget all about, because you're going to deal with the stress, the anxiety, the pressure.
Right.
I say, but when it's all said and done, as long as your bad didn't outweigh your good, they only gonna remember you for your good. They ain't gonna remember none of that
Right.
because people think, how many plays you made? Did you make an All-American? Did you play at the University of Florida? Yep, that is football royalty for life. Because
That's it.
that school on the Panhandle will go unnamed. That school down south that would go unnamed. It ain't
Yeah.
Florida. It just ain't, and
Nope.
that don't mean that they don't got their traditions and legacy. I go that gator on your chest, boy. It's like having a hot sign and freaking Krispy Kreme. People will
That
pull over.
Krispy Kreme. They hit the U-turn.
Yeah,
Coming back
man.
to it.
We listen.
Yeah,
We were young and thugging at one point. Trey, we get to look at these young man. When I see Miles Graham, VB3, Khalil Jackson, I said, dude, I played with y'all daddies, man.
Your daddy play with your dad. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
We got the
special,
legacy
man.
players, but Trey, listen. The reason why I do 84 Reasons, man, is so I can have conversations just like this. Is my way to say, man, I appreciate you, man, for showing.
Man,
You got your boy from Swainsboro, Jen. And listen, you met my cousin Kenny way before you met me.
Kenny the Soup, man.
Listen, it's crazy. My grandmother died in 2000, and Kenny did the funeral. And Kenny was talking about you like, yeah, I know. He said, yeah, I know old Tre Orr. He told him, I'm trying to get his ACC championship ring. That you're gonna open up a thing, get all these. I said, why people giving you that championship ring, man?
Hey, yeah, Troupe he had him from them Florida State boys, man.
I said, well, that's a ACC on it, so I don't know what they do, but it's a little harder to win it over here. It's just a little bit different. Nothing against some ACC boys, but But Trey, listen, boy, I love you, boy. I appreciate you taking.
Man, love you, Troupe.
Tell the people.
Man, appreciate you for having me on.
No, man, I listen. This is why I do it. I don't do it for me. I do it for you. I'm so happy. I mean, ain't nobody gonna say this, but you are a big reason why a guy like Brandon Spikes is back on campus. I know he was a player personnel guy, but he had to see you. One, he got to turn into a fan when y'all was walking doing Gator Walk. He like, oh, that's them. That's them. Remember the ones I used to. And to me, if we can't be fans of each other, like to go back into that mode of saying, because that's the craziest thing is, can I put down this bravado, this ego, this pride, and say, it's like somebody say, I don't know if you get it. Somebody say, you Tre Orr? Yeah, you Tre Orr of Florida? Yeah, that go through your whole resume. Lake City? Yeah. It's like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you work for the police. You're going through it. What is it? But we forget, Trey, 80-something thousand, baby. Humidity, coming to see us, they like this. They just hoping that you throw them your gloves or a towel. And the only reason why they don't put our mouthpiece in is because we threw it to them. They'll stick it right in their lip. How they'll do it? They'll do it. They go to school saying they got Tre Orr, don't it? Don't they got Tre? They got Orr right there. That's them. Man, listen. Tell your people, man, I said what's up, man. I'm proud of you, Tre. I'm proud of you, Tre, because you still doing it your way. You see what I'm saying? Like we think, can something replace football? I say this. Can something replace football? Yes. Can it replace the players? No. Nothing can replace us. Because them locker rooms were y'all DB, they should do a documentary on the DBs and receivers at Florida. It would be the best,
the
60
best of the days,
But man, I come on here to say, man, I am in awe of you as well, man. You helped a young boy from Swainsboro, GA, deal with this thing called college, man. Chasing me around these fields, people like you and Zep. People and Gus and Corey and T-Lo and Eminem. I ain't getting no Forget. Listen, love you, Mike Natia. Love you, Bam. Love you, Todd. Love you, Baywatch. Love you, Channing.
I already know what you were gonna say. Eminem was the hardest hitter.
Listen, Eminem wasn't that much older than us, but you about wanted to call him sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Grown man.
Eminem gonna get right there to the edge of the practice field and run a 4.2 across. He ain't walking on that field, boy. With that bandana.
Eminem set the tone.
He was.
Eminem set the tone, man. Every time we stepped on the field.
Listen, you still setting the tone, man. I have a nonprofit called the Uncommon Crew. It's a mentoring program for boys age 12 through 18, and they always asking me, Mr. Troupe, what can I do past sports? I say, man, I got friends that still putting on, because One thing about you, Trey, you never put down that ambassador role. You was an ambassador as a player. Now you an ambassador as an employee. Most people can't talk the way you talk. They can say, yeah, this is this. I remember this was the OSL. I remember before we had them seats up there. I remember I used to be at the bottom of this stadium. I used to have to walk upstairs and across the street. You a football historian because you did it. But now you just took off the jersey and put on a polo. It's still same thing.
That's it. That's it.
Still same thing.
Same color, same colors.
Listen, and now,
same parking spot.
Listen, now you get to walk and now you get to see them games and go, oh man, yeah, that would have hurt. That hurt. Yeah, I remember them hits. That's the ones. Man. That's the ones that make you sleep a little longer on Sunday morning. You want to go to church, but like, sorry, Pastor, man, I'm over here struggling, man. I had to deal with LSU yesterday. You know how it goes.
You gotta hit that treatment room.
Facts. But listen, keep doing you, man. I got to get back to Gainesville. I want to make sure I got my boys with me, man. My wife, she ain't my wife ain't a football connoisseur, but she want to know. She say, I want to go to Florida so I can see. I said, listen, I'm gonna turn into somebody different when I hit them city limits. Now, just know when I hit that 352 area code, I'm gonna
man. Come on,
I'm coming straight to your office just so I can hug your neck, man. So I can say, boy, I appreciate you. This how we got it started. We're gonna finish it in Gainesville. Listen, he is Tre Orr. I am Ben Troupe. No games, no gimmicks, just reason. What's the reason, Tre Orr? Do yourself a favor and watch this whole episode. Because if you don't, you a Florida State fan anyway, and we don't care. And we out of here.